I think of tapasya as discipline. The mind wants not to do the same thing every day. The mind wants to do whatever it wants at a given moment. Baba Muktananda called it a licentious life, a life of freedom basically. So tapasya means you as the owner of the mind, body, the self, the Atman, decide, I am going to get up, I am going to do these things, and I am going to make sure that these things happen today. The mind is going to say no, the body is going to feel tired, the body is not interested, the mind is not interested. You may have friends, you may have things, and so on and so forth. So tapas is where the focus, the one-pointedness is maintained. For example, we read about Baba Muktananda, that in his days of sadhana, in his spiritual practice, people would come to visit him. And if it was his time for meditation, if it was his time to do whatever he had to do at that time, he would just get up and go to do it. Because that was his tapas, his discipline, his program that he had created. And so, not to digress. And so, tapaha, many people believe it's, suffering, it's torture and all of that. But I don't think it's that. Over the years, I've come to realize you have to actually enjoy the life that you have created, the life that you have accepted, the life that you want to live. And so, people who love their work say, I don't ever need to go on vacation because I love what I do, or I'm doing what I love. And I really have come to realize that as a seeker, whether you are doing music, whether you're shooting photographs, whether you're singing Vedic chants, whether you're going to the temple, or whether you are teaching, whatever is the profession of your life, you have to come to a place where you just love it and you're excited. I tell the boys here at Magod that you have to wake up each day with enthusiasm. Baba Muktananda always was very, not necessarily knew what the day would be, but he was excited for the day, excited for what would happen or what could happen or what might happen. And I think a true tapasvi, a person who really does tapasya, he's like that. He's committed to the day. He's committed to how it unfolds. He has his own schedule, he has his own program, but the flexibility within it. I always tell people rules are made so things flow well. But we cannot get bound to those rules, which is what happens to society. It gets limited by its own rules. It falls into a box. I said the rules are made so that everything works. So, we drive on one side, the other people know which side they should drive upon. So all of that, there's a flow, there's, rhythm to it. But at the same time, in life, in each other's life, we cannot get so regimented. And so tapasya is that discipline, those rules, those regulations. You follow them, and then you try to be flexible within that. Not torture yourself and not torture others. That's how I look at tapasya.